town. Joby, got a few minutes left in the program. Glad you could pop in today. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Good morning.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
What's new in the world of the fish?
Nothing, I don't think. I don't know.
Got a tournament coming up in a couple weeks.
We've got our tournament coming up, in a couple weeks on the 30th, and we may have two, the 30th and the... Is there 31 days in April? 30th and the 1st?
30th and the 1st. 30th is the Saturday, 1st is the Sunday.
Right now we're scheduled to have it on the 30th only, but like I said last week, we've got some idea that maybe we'll have two.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's what we've got going on with Pecos Valley Bassmasters. In the New Mexico Bass Nation, we did have, I think I talked about this, but in those tournaments last week when we looked at our tournament that was in conjunction with those qualifying tournaments, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not. I think I did, but Byron Heiser finished in the top 10 of our club, and so right now he's sitting in good position to make the team. Jeremy Fuentes is just outside, but if he has a couple of good tournaments, I think they're in May for New Mexico Bass Nation. So, and then anybody, I guess others in our club. I think Mike Hill still has a shot. And Amber Heiser has a shot to make it on the non-boater side. Oh, and then Chris True and Jeff Heath. Well, they didn't. I take it back. They didn't fish the New Mexico Bass Nation. They did well in our tournament, but didn't fish that. So, but other than that, not a whole lot going on. I think I commented on the. I don't know why I did, but just had some time to talk on the softball game, and I said I haven't got a hook wet yet.
I heard you.
So I've got to go fishing. I'm really starting to crave. I haven't been fishing yet this year. Haven't fished since our championship last year. So I'm starting to want to go fishing pretty bad. I watched some fishing on TV this weekend, yesterday afternoon. I try to take Sundays off, of course, have church, but try not to do any work on Sundays. And so I was watching fishing on TV and really got me going because it was, if you don't like to fish, most people would be, why in the world would you watch it on TV? But if you like to fish, then it's like anything else. I think you like NASCAR, right?
Not so much anymore, but I used to for a while there, yeah.
So you would watch that, and I never have been enthralled by that at all. So I think it's... But same thing with fishing or anything else. I guess golf, a lot of people say, why in the world would you watch that? But if you like golf, then the Masters was on this weekend. And I watched a little bit of that yesterday, but not much. But anyway, fishing is we're going to be at Brantley on April 30th and possibly have another tournament the next day on the 1st of May. And then we'll be, I can't remember where we're going to be in May. I think we're going to be fishing in conjunction. So I think it's going to be at Ute Lake. I don't remember the dates, but that's what we've got coming up for the Pecos Valley Bassmasters.
Great. So if you're interested and it's not too late to get in and be in contention for the title for the Bassmasters, because you've had two tournaments.
We've had
the 1 2 day and three officially three
tournaments so far, and so yes, not too late at all. I mean, there's plenty of time. We've got I think we had 15 scheduled, so we've got 13 more to go. Plus, if we add an extra day to the 4 Brantley tournaments, that'd be an additional 4 tournaments. So, yeah, plenty of time to fish with us. PVBM.club. That's Pecos Valley Bassmasters. Is our website, PVBM.club. You can also follow us on Facebook. I try to keep things updated on Facebook. I don't post a lot, but I do when things are coming up. And so if you'll like and follow that page, then you'll see when I do post, stuff coming up about what we have going on with the club.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. We had a weird issue today. We started streaming. I went on a rant about NASA, and then our connection to Facebook and the internet dropped.
NASA said enough of that, and they killed you.
NASA or Google or somebody did. And so we finally got everything back.
Yeah.
But by then, Facebook had said, I guess they're not streaming today, so it never came on Facebook. It did come on eventually on YouTube.
Oh.
So the interview segments will be posted a little bit later today, even on the social media pages, and do that. But, learn more about fishing and...
come fishing with us.
Have fun fishing, and you need to find some time to go fish.
Well, yes. I was going to say, it has been a conscious decision not to go. So, I mean, I can't blame it on not having time. I think, Gene, you know this about me. I'm a big time guy. I never say I don't have time. I mean, I think I have the time to do whatever I want to do.
Sure. Yeah.
So I just make decisions, and that's what's happened. I've decided not to go fishing. I've put other things above that. But, yeah, I need to. I'm going to. I may go this week. I may just go one afternoon or something down to Brantley.
Yeah.
And get a little bit of fishing in and get my boat in the water. Hadn't been in the water since last October at our championship, and so I'm excited about just doing that, just getting in the water and throwing a hook, even if I don't catch a fish, and just have some fun doing that. It's very relaxing to me.
There's some things that I need to make time for, but the next 3 weeks, it's not going to happen because we've got all the baseball and softball that we have over the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, as I walked in late, you were talking about that. We've got 7 games this week, I think you said.
Doubleheader tomorrow at Goddard.
Mm-hmm.
Single game with Portales on Thursday. Doubleheader
Friday.
At Portales on Friday, and then the doubleheader with Lovington here at the MAC. And
so 4 girls games and 3 boys games.
Yeah, and it was pretty exciting. And Coach obviously has to make those decisions based on who we're playing. But Coach Polito fielded 2 different, in many ways, 2 different teams.
In terms of the lineup and where they were positioned, and who was pitching and all of that. Yeah, I mean, Coach Polito always does a great job. I think all our coaches in our teams do a good job working with the student athletes that they have and trying to put them in the right spots and give them the best chance. And I think it would be very easy for Coach Polito to, leave the same lineup in there straight through the year because they're pretty dominant. But by moving people around, it gives them an opportunity to play other positions, to learn that position. And because you never know, you may have an injury, you may have something happen where one of your starters, if you were one of those coaches, and there are plenty of those around the state, I think our coaches do a lot better job of playing and coaching up all the kids versus just coaching up their stars or their starters. Mm-hmm. And I truly believe in that philosophy, and I know that our coaches here in Artesia believe in that philosophy, and for the most part. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why they have, in my opinion, more success maybe than other schools have.
Yeah, especially when some of your talent is always going to change from year to year, and some years you're going to have more talent than others.
Right.
But the goal, I think, is to be as competitive as possible, and as you said, coaches put the players and the team in the best position to have a successful outcome with the talent that you have.
Right.
And
well, our football program is a great example. There's been many years where we were not as talented as other teams in terms of athletic talent. Mm-hmm. They just had more than we did. And we still won. And I attribute that to coaching. I mean, I don't know what else to attribute it to.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't make sense on paper. If you've got a team that's bigger, faster, stronger, and better, they shouldn't beat a team that's lesser in those areas.
Yeah.
But yet we do. So we do win a lot of times. So not every time, but a lot of times.
A lot of times.
And so anyway.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see how we get through this week for softball. Goddard will be a good test.
Yeah.
And then Lovington is probably the other team that's in our district that is close to, if not at the level Artesia is in terms of their program. Goddard's coming up tremendously from where they were just a couple years ago. No question about that.
Right.
I think Portales has some good athletes, year in, year out. But, tomorrow at Goddard, and then Saturday Lovington here.
Yeah, and the girls, that will be through the first round of district just real fast. In a matter of 9 days, they'll be through the first round that quickly.
Yep.
Whereas baseball is a little more spread because of the way they're doing their home and away deal with 3 games in 2 days.
Yeah. I was looking at the Google Earth images of the Portales baseball field, and it looks like they have a nice field. But the press box appears to be way behind home plate.
Really?
Like way
back.
Way back there. Like, I think their future plans are to build a new structure, kind of like what we have at our softball field, and you see at a lot of ballparks where they come in and drop the bleachers and cookie cutter press box at the top of it. So the current press box is
Sitting way back.
sitting way back. Eventually will probably be replaced by the new one, and I don't know whether they've replaced it or not, because the Google Earth images
Could be old.
could be behind.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make some calls and see what
Where we
what
get
can
to sit.
expect on Friday. All right, go to pvbm.club.
Yeah, check us out there. You can click on the Join tab, and it's going to populate a PDF that you can fill out and join the club, and you can do that right there. That's simple.
All right, Joby, thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that's going to be it for the show.